Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marsh here. I'm doing a series on the book of Revelation. Revelation, is not about death. It's about life. It's about eternity forever. And I pray that you will enjoy what you hear, and I pray that you'll be able to apply it to your life. Hi everyone, Pastor Bill Marshall here with Future Revealed. Episode number 7. Revelation 4, 7 through 10. We're going to be talking about Satan today. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was there place found any more in heaven. Verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. This begins the start of the fall of Satan. He was cast out of heaven, and he had no more access to the throne of God. Now, the description of Satan in verses 9 is quite significant, as all the important titles are given to him. Number 1, the great dragon. The Greek there is drakon, and it means huge serpent, as of the which applies to the empire that he dominates in the end time. That old serpent, number 2, is a reference to the Garden of Eden and the temptation of Eve, the one at the very beginning. And number 3 was the devil, from the Greek diabolos, which means defaming or slandering. He is the master accuser of the brethren. And number 4, Satan, which in Hebrew means adversary. Again, like I said, Satan had access to the throne of God, but he was cast out, and he was sent to the earth. I want to mention something also. A lot of times people look at Satan, they think that he is, he's ugly, that he carries a pitchfork and all this kind of stuff. That is not so. Ezekiel 28 tells us that Satan was the anointed cherub, the most exalted creature, the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. But it tells us also in Ezekiel 28:17, thy heart was filled up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings, that they may behold thee. Now you can understand why that Satan hates God and hates us. Because see, God told me, he says, he's going to lay thee before kings. He was made a perfect spectacle before kings. Satan is perfect in beauty, not carrying a pitchfork, not having horns or a tail. Actually, he's a looker. He was the one, probably the most beautiful cherub of them all. When people see him, they will say, is this the one that caused all this trouble? Is he the one that did these things? Verse 10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brothers is cast down, which accused them before God day and night. Satan has no more access before God, but there's 4 things that are happened, which had happened. 1, salvation from Satan's Islamic control has taken place. Redemption, deliverance, not salvation from guilt of sin, but to salvation in the sense of deliverance and completion of the divine program. Number 2, God's strength has crushed Satan's might. The millennium kingdom is about to arrive. The power of Christ will be seen as he comes to set up his kingdom. May God's blessing be upon your souls.